You know, I think I'd make a good cop.
You think you'd make a good cop?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Danny. I don't know.
Can I connect it to someone?
I really do.
You really do?
See a set of
I think I have a lot of skills that would make me stand out in a positive way.
I would argue that the institution of policing in America makes being a good cop more difficult than you're up to.
I like the color blue.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I like cars. That's not true.
Is that even true?
No, I don't like cars. I am Danny, though, and I'm here with Sam playing Disco Elysium.
Hey, talk to God. Oh my god.
Guards!
Can I help you?
Goodbye.
No, no, no!
The woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Talk about Sylvie first. Talk about Sylvie first.
Sylvie first? Okay. I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you. What?
Yeah, that's what she said, remember?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
What? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with the
Oh,
bird
no.
when she left.
She
Yeah,
didn't
admit
break
it,
it. I
admit
did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer.
I assure you it was him.
Give you piece of shit.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
I just break things. It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
I didn't like that it was a symbol of hope.
All right. Did she say anything else about me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
Oh, say the come on, be nice.
I parse that. It takes me a second
You
to.
highlight over one. I'm like, fuck.
It takes me a second to read them. I don't even know what the second one says yet.
Oh.
Okay. She said she was flattered. It was just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then.
Like,
Yes. Was there anything else you wanted, or?
oh, you leveled up.
Skill
We
point.
were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword in it for you.
A sword?
If you deliver the message. Oh well.
The trash.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. I think I need to talk
What
to you about.
thing?
Why? What?
I guess I'm interested. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Okay.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I wonder what that's about.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I'm gonna let it go.
We should find out who this Lord faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Okay, how do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Good, I saw a sign that said I
Don't
could...
ask why you can't go into the kitchen.
Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you,
Don't.
right now? That's not your business.
don't. Why?
There may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't
No.
pan-fried. He was lynched.
Oh my
What could the
god.
kitchen possibly have to do with...
Danny.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Who knows? I might be able to find a clue in there.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Noted. Is the trash container out back yours?
Fine. No, it belongs to the whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Trivial.
Callous. What? What's the subtext here, Sam?
What he said seems a little callous, like he's like being a little bit like harsh at you, or a little cold at you, being a little callous at you even.
Let me look up what the dictionary definition of callous is. I don't want to internalize something.
You're not internalizing anything yet.
Well, I need a pick right here. Oh, I wonder what
Rhetoric
this...
check. It was a trivial rhetoric check.
Alright, I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Oh.
Yeah, just say that you need the keys.
Yeah, we need the keys. I'm not here to do politics.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I like that. He wavers at Kitsuragi.
Oh, man. I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely
No.
out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Yes.
It's almighty.
Goodbye. God, I'm so cool.
Okay, well now you can open the trash at the very least.
Yeah, right? Amen. That's great. What a good life. Alright, so... I can unlock now?
Yeah, spend one skill point. to unlock it.
Do I wanna...
It's just at the expense of a skill point, so is there anything you want to put a skill point into right now?
I mean, like, anything would be nice. You know? Could get additional drama. Up my suggestion. That'd be nice.
Okay. I mean, it's either this or you can't unlock another thing until next, like, remember.
I guess I'm... Do I want the rigorous self-critique stuff?
Do you? It's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to... I do want to reclaim some dignity, but I also want to become a better person. You know what I mean? Like... Do I need this?
Then just put into another stat we can sort out what to internalize later.
Yeah, you
You
know
only
what?
have
That's fair.
things unlocked anyway.
I have a pretty good composure. Yeah, I'm gonna up my suggestion.
Suggestion.
Hell yeah. Oh, I have a -1 from items. Cool.
It's got a high learning curve anyway.
Yeah. All right,
You
let's...
can't go to the kitchen yet. It's not.
Oh
one
wait,
o'clock.
I can talk to this person now.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait.
You old
who's
lady?
Sweetie.
Who's sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I had to eat twice.
I had once, but then I lost her. What? Okay. I had once wink
What a
toys,
fuck.
but then I lost her.
Let me get a wink toy.
Fucking wink.
Stop winking.
Stop.
Tap yourself on the side of your head to correct yourself.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
Paying no heed to the
You must
inexplicable
forgive
winking.
me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm
Okay, who
Lena.
are you?
My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena
Did you
is
see me
ready
waving
for
my
the
gun around?
crew. Hire her on the spot.
What?
Just don't do it.
That's my esprit de corps telling me that?
Cops need a crew.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Whoa.
I'm doing or anything. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Okay. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're in Revachol. The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my key. We're in Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
You must look quite lost.
You know what I just noticed?
Yeah.
If you look at the floor texture changes from here to... Oh no, it's because of the pattern of the floor. It's divided by the lines. That's right. Never mind. I was looking at the floor textures though. This one's really cool.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's 51.
The spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
You're a dear, Lena.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Okay. How come if there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No shots. No shots.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not an encyclopedia.
Yeah, I didn't
I won't
think
be a
so.
leader. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Oh, there's gotta be people.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yeah, don't talk about the chair.
You seem to be in a chair.
No.
I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic
Jesus.
is someone with limited or no ability.
Oh,
to
thank
move
God,
lower half of
Encyclopedia
their
is
body.
here.
Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
All right, I've got to get going.
Of course.
Nice.
Good luck with your case.
Why don't you open the trash can, Danny?
Can I try waking him up again?
The worker
Oh.
is in a deep slumber.
It was a physical instrument check.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, I can try it again.
But do you want... Okay, try it.
I mean, why not, right? Like,
The worker continues to nap, undisturbed despite you shaking him. This guy's a real juggernaut of sleep.
all right, well. Yeah,
Good thing the trash.
I mean, worth trying, because I think some of some of the information he can give me is probably, like, actually useful.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush. that
I
covers
can't
the
try this
plaza
again.
mosaic.
You need to put points into stuff for other things, and or like get a buff in order to try different checks again. The red checks in. What do you?
Let's
This
see here.
trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
There's the papers in here.
Yeah.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
You also wouldn't
Sweat
like your
forms on your
face.
brow.
Whatever. Who cares?
Open the lid, yeah.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Yeah.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've
Good
done
thing you
this
have gloves
before.
on.
The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what, dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Thank God. Dive
The
further.
box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh, shit.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Okay.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in
Is that
there?
used to hang them?
I have another bag.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food
So,
waste.
at what
dripping
point
with
did you
pus.
stop playing? Like, what's the point that you don't know things anymore?
I will tell you.
Okay, bag the shirt.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Throw out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
I don't think the kids will help.
Nor do I.
Yeah, you think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose
Yeah,
thread.
no, I agree. Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly.
My immersion, I have gloves on.
Sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey,
This is awful writing.
nothing.
0 out of 10.
It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
What am I
What's
missing?
this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
What is it?
Something larger. A clipboard.
That's right,
A
it
blue
is.
plastic clipboard with moist papers
Let's
hanging from it.
go.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I'd rather not talk. I
3 or 4.
didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Yeah, let's check those
Sick.
inventory.
I'm gonna grab the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the
Jesus!
saffron.
Maybe don't pick that.
An antique. I can't. An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
All right, I guess I have to take the mug. Okay, well, could I have just? Okay, could I have just? Okay, well, if you were gonna tell me the. Okay, well, if you were gonna say the bug was, you could. I didn't know that the bug was racist before I took the bug.
The container
That's not
sounds of
fair. That's not on me.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
All right.
Well, you can check your papers at least.
Fuck. What
Should be
is
the
this?
blue color.
Oh, I got a pen. That's right. That's funny. Okay. Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet
I mean, we
paper.
get it. We
This
piece it
would
all
sticking to
together.
the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor.
Okay.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Hey, I appreciate you trying to help me out, Inland Empire, but let's
I
inspect
don't care.
the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you
Alright.
noticed it before.
How didn't
Looks like an
I?
official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? This is the voice now.
Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information
Hey.
varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Okay, how can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
Okay.
Mine too.
Let's try them.
This means
After
you
we're
can
done,
read
of
the
course.
watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all,
Okay.
thank you.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Whereas the white
They're
papers.
not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken.
Not completed.
mind
Okay.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Naming convention here. If there was mention of a naming convention
Yes. It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
here? Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Square
Another
bullet
yet,
hole murders.
The Unsolvable Case.
That's funny.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
That's it.
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
You can say it if you want. I think Kim would be interested.
2 cases a week appears to have been my low. Well, Kim seems to think I'm a fucking nutcase.
Well, you did immediately shamble up and say, Kim, I've forgotten everything I have ever known.
That's true. 2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Burned out? I burned out already. Yeah. Sure made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them.
Oh, okay.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
My cases, Kim,
You gonna tell Kim about the names?
seem to apply some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one. With titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Is this one gonna be called Disco Elysium?
It's
I don't
a
know.
from the
Probably
early days
not.
of the RCM.
That'd be a
Right after the
stupid
revolution,
name.
when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persisted
Especially for a
in
case.
unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Much I seem to have a case called the Square Bullet Hole Murders. What do you think about that, Kim?
Say what?
In your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
Oh, man.
That's so cool.
What happened to him?
He was spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Fuck. This game's too cool for me.
Oh my God.
This game makes me feel like a real loser. Holy cow. Oh, count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid.
Hey, I have a pen!
Messages
Oh my gosh,
and indicates
perfect.
the subtask to accomplish.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already completed.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with
And you.
a pen, Harry.
I got my
Feels
last
good.
morale back.
Feels like
Harry? Who's Harry, I
Wait,
wonder?
oh shit.
things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality.
Okay.
This is
Am
an
I
extremely
Harry?
useful tool for a detective
Are you
or citizen's
Harry?
militia.
It,
Now, all
probably.
that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any case named our chance?
No.
No.
Any ideas?
I got it.
Shit on us. No.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of any of these.
Say actually you don't have one.
Actually, I don't have one.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
Go ahead.
The Hanged Man.
Hey.
He really likes the name. Solid. God, you
Solid
could just
name.
you could be a dick.
Don't be mean. Don't be
I'm not going to. Lord. I'm socially stunted, not an asshole. Solid name.
Thank you. I think so too. Good and normal. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
It's gonna be
He's so efficient. I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Browse the yellow
In
papers.
the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Okay, then let's just skip through them real
Monetary
quick.
penalization ranging from
Ba-ba-da.
20 to 250
Wow.
real.
Whoa.
Severe cases allow for 1,000
Wow.
real. But these
Wow.
are sinister.
Why are you going bow?
All in a print so small it could be considered downright
Wow.
cute.
Wow.
A dozen
What are you
pages
doing?
of thin
Wow.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill
I was
those
just looking
forms
through them,
and
but
hand
I
them
didn't
to
really
people.
care.
Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission.
Okay.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
What'd you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden...
Oh, did I throw away my badge with
And
this?
something small inside. Light. Made of paper or cardboard.
Oh
Or
no,
dried flowers, perhaps.
not my badge.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through.
Minecraft.
Cannot see to its center.
No.
Oh, okay, probably not. I guess yeah, no, okay. That tracks. How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Okay. Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed
It smells
yellow,
bad, right?
like the bits they put into public piss bowls. Probably called...
I know. So
thermodistilate.
Sylvia already know I dunked
Or
it in the
If
toilet.
you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, where you
Yeah, it was there. So.
Okay, the option to sniff it was there, so
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together. Okay, pal.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose. Let's just move on. Are you angry with me, Nose?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Turns out your nose doesn't
Yeah.
like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
That's fair. Let's see if we can get this on a 42 chance to read the case files.
Yes, you
Fuck
can piece
yeah.
them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene. followed by the
HDB.
title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
Weren't those the officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it.
Harry.
These are your case files.
Gotcha.
It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with, but it's the one you got. So sorry.
I appreciate it, Logic.
Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear. It's shit, Honcho.
How long does it take to read the
It takes
case?
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Are you gonna read the case?
I'm gonna revisit the shit out of that.
A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay,
It's just a medium 10. He got this.
let's try it out. Open the hidden compartment. Baby.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer open.
without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Okay, pick up the ticket stub.
Fucking kill yourself, you
Their
asshole.
tentacles toward
Oh,
each other
what?
with the colored pencil drawings.
Shit.
The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Pick
Oh,
up the
God.
card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard.
Smell it
Sounds
first.
like leaves rustling when you pick
Don't
it up.
smell it.
You see
first.
violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Sniff.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored, a touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped, round letters in a woman's hand, a young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's
Thanks,
handwriting.
visual calculus.
Thank
Harry,
you.
It begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card
Hold on, read
slipping
the
into
card.
it.
Hold on to it. Read the card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning
Thank
when
God.
you step out and you're asleep,
I
behind
have
me,
the ability to
it
heal my
says,
mental state a
I
little bit.
find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road.
Voyager Road.
Voyager Road.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul. And I will always,
There's just one problem with this, you
always
know.
come back to it.
Hmm.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything
Just
around
one
you
problem
gets dark.
with this, you know.
Small white
I think I know.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Oh, thank God I invested a little bit into endurance. I barely met this. Holy shit. Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
I guess I fall sideways.
Help.
What? What's this? Is this the intro screen? What? Begin.
Yeah.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Yeah. Yeah, was that the X something?
Bloated
Just one
corpse of
problem
the
with
past
it.
resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Alright.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Thanks, Kitsuragi.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
A few hours have passed.
The
Well, just
upholstered
one,
cabin
actually.
Of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage.
What was
Seated on the
what was
driver's
happening at
basket.
1?
The air is thick.
The kitchen. You could go into the kitchen. It's two now.
Cold water
Noted.
runs down your chin.
Technically, it's been one for a while. I didn't tell you because I wanted you to dig through the trash.
Okay.
Drink. Water.
No, I don't want.
I don't wanna drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy
I'll keep
gulps,
drinking.
You down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I would say two.
Yeah, I came and got down with the burnout ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab.
Well, anyway, you could return the key to Gyart and check the kitchen if you wanted.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
Although the time is up for this episode, has been for a few minutes.
I imagine so. Thanks for letting me know. I get -2 authority. Oh wait, so wait, I can hold it.
Yeah, that's when you get the bonuses.
I see. I don't know
You
if
don't
I
get the-
want
in your hand.
to really screw over my authority. I think my authority is in a good spot. It's like a good middle ground. Get a
Okey-dokey.
reality lowdown. Rich people. Okay, who put the clothes in the trash? Yeah, go find. Yes, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm over here, so I guess I will be doing that next.
Yeah.
Let's see what white morning is. Little guy gets further and further away. Research temporary. You see yourself from above. You're passed out in the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from the distance, you can see your eyelids flutter in the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet spell like the lily of the valley. The little man forgotten its name, but he still remembers that feeling. The look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling. His best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Alright, well, this is a lot. Luckily, it doesn't take a lot to just press like on this video. It takes a little bit more to comment something thoughtful, but I trust me, it'll be worth it when the famous DACAPA Dan leaves a message for you in response. And it certainly doesn't take much at all to check. If you are subscribed to the DACA YouTube...
To the what?
I really can't remember it.
Well, I'll help you. To check if you're subscribed to the DACAPA YouTube channel. If you're not, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It don't cost you nothing, and it helps us out just a little bit.
YouTube channel?
YouTube channel.
What are you talking about?